Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all doing good. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a wonderful Monday, I believe it is, because I'll tell you something, I'm losing all track of the days. But yeah, I hope you're all doing good. I hope you're all staying safe. I hope you're all staying sane, most importantly. And I hope you're all getting through this lockdown the best that you can. So I thought I'd do the stream today to talk a couple of things about Arsenal. So obviously I'm running out of stuff to talk about because there isn't a great deal happening, if I'm being honest. And I'll be glad when football returns, because it'll give me something to bloody talk about, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Jesus, the moment it's just all this speculation, and because there's not football, I can't even talk about the games. I can't even react to the games because there is no games to react to. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm finding this proper hard to try and come up with stuff, and I'm trying to find it so I don't keep repeating myself because I find a lot of these streams. And I was watching a couple of my old streams back, and I'm just repeating myself half the bloody time. I have more repeats than flipping Coronation Street. Do you know what I mean? But currently 3 people watching this live. So what I want to talk to you guys about is a couple of things. Firstly, where do you think realistically? Obviously, we know that Arsenal are going to have no money, which is just a reoccurring theme. But listen, I'm not going to bang on too much about that. But do you think that we can get one big signing this summer? Or do you think that it is just going to be swaps and loans? Because to be honest, you know what it is, right? We seem to be loaning and swapping players like left, right, and centre. We're just like loan FC. Do you know what I mean? We're like we're like that person who never has any money and just takes out a load of loans, and can never afford them. That's what Arsenal's like at the moment. But do smash the like and subscribe. I know I'm sort of like 9 minutes early as well, but yeah. So do you think we can get that one major signing that And if I'm going to ask you this now: if you were the Arsenal manager, what would you be doing in the transfer window? Would you be prioritising defensive midfielder, or would you be prioritising a central defender? Because let's not forget, we have William Saliba coming in, who's going to do a cracking job, in my opinion. He's going to do an amazing job. And then we have and then then obviously he's the only dead cert who we got coming in. So yeah, there's, do you think that we can get somebody else? Because if we got him, I think maybe prioritize the defensive midfield position and tie Aubameyang down to a new deal. It should be our priority. Now, whether that does happen is another story. Now, the other question I wanted to ask you guys is, when football does return, the likelihood is that it's going to be behind closed doors, especially they're talking about next season being behind closed doors. Do you think that will benefit Arsenal, or do you think that that will be a hindrance? Because do you know what it is, right? We always crumble under pressure, especially at these away grounds. So if football's playing behind closed doors for the remainder of this season and then maybe next season? Do you not think that could benefit us? Because I actually think that could benefit us in terms of, listen, we're not going to have the away fans, and maybe we'll be able to play a little bit better. Maybe I'm just clutching at straws here, but do you not think that will benefit us? Currently 5 people watching live. Do smash a like and subscribe on this video if you're new. But what do you guys reckon? I'm not going to do an overly long stream today, hence why I'm doing it a bit earlier, so because I've got a few things to do a little bit later. But what do you guys reckon? So those are the 2 questions that I'm going to ask you, and then we'll have a little bit of a discussion about it, and I'll read some of your chats out. And currently 6 people watching live, so do smash a like, do smash the subscribe, and all that jazz. So the 2 questions that I'm going to ask you, I'm going to go through them again for any people that have joined late, is if you were the Arsenal manager, do you think you should, where would you prioritise, central defence or central midfielder? Defensive midfielder, sorry. And the second question is, do you think playing behind closed doors will benefit us or hinder us? Do smash a like and subscribe, people. And let's see what you guys are saying. Afternoon to you, Liam Damon. Good afternoon to you, Melina. Liam Damon's asking, did I have a good weekend? Do you know, I had an all right weekend, actually. Just chilling out. I've been watching Peaky Blinders on Netflix. I'm still only on season 2. This is mad, right? Because I'm sort of a late comer to the party. But yeah, I'm watching Peaky Blinders on Netflix. People keep telling me as well, like, people kept saying to me, "Oh, you got to watch Peaky Blinders," you know, because my hometown is Birmingham. So I was originally born in Birmingham. Everyone's obviously, because Peaky Blinders is like about a Birmingham gangster from the Birmingham gang from the 1920s or something, based on it's like a bit of a fictional story. But everyone keeps telling me to watch Peaky Blinders, so I started watching it, and I have to tell you, I'm hooked. And a lot of you are probably going to ask, especially the guys who are watching from the UK, is I was born in Birmingham, so how can I be an Arsenal supporter? Listen, I've got family members who are Arsenal supporters, and listen, Arsenal's always been my team. So yeah, that's how I came to be an Arsenal supporter. Afternoon to you, Omar. Hope you're well. So Omar says we won't do any activity. Probably not, Omar. You're probably right, mate. We're probably not going to do anything. And we're going to be left with the same squad as before. Yeah. So Mark was saying he would get a centre back, a DM, and a right back. Yeah, listen, we're not going to do all of them, but listen, I personally would prioritise defensive midfielder, if I'm being honest. Yes, I did, Liam. Liam's asking if I heard about the next season. That's why my second question to you guys was, do you think that'll benefit Arsenal or hinder us? Because I think it will benefit us. Amar, I agree with you. So he's saying football with behind closed doors isn't football. And That's so true, you know. And when this is over, football clubs have got to appreciate fans a bit more rather than treating them like fucking dog shit. Because listen, as you guys know, I'm a season ticket holder at Arsenal, so I go to every game, and I even go to, you know, to the away games as well. So I travel quite a bit, following Arsenal. It's my passion. It's what I love. You know what I mean? I love following Arsenal, but people have got to appreciate that. Do you know what I mean? The clubs have got to appreciate it's not easy for certain fans to get to games. So when we make the efforts that we do, listen, I'm not saying that if you don't go to a game, you're not a proper fan, because listen, everybody supports Arsenal in different ways. And listen, people who live abroad, it's not as easy for them to get to games. But the fans that do go to games, I think the club need to appreciate a bit more, because not saying, you know, I don't want anybody to think that just because you go to a game you're a better fan than people who don't go to game. Because listen, when I was at school, all through the Invincibles, I never went to a single game because obviously I couldn't, because I was still at school and stuff. And it must be hard for people who are abroad and not being able to get to see their team play live, because to me, now I've been to a live game, and now I couldn't imagine not going to a game. Do you know what I mean? It would be so mad watching. Like, if it does get played behind closed doors, it's going to be so mad watching it, knowing that I should be there. Ali and Mahmood. He's saying it will benefit because Arsenal won't have any fans. Yeah, maybe. Do subscribe if you are new, and do smash the likes, everybody. So Grant's saying prioritize the central defensive midfielder, because without that, you know, they need the defense need protection, and I think if we got someone like a Thomas Partey, that should be amazing, wouldn't it? Mad Max. So he's saying he's been watching Michael Jordan and Last Dance. Yeah, I've not seen any of that. Like I said, I'm currently trying to work my way through all these seasons of Peaky Blinders, and then I think I'm going to start watching Money Heist and Prison Break are the next two things that I'm going to watch. I mean, I'm only on season 2 of Peaky Blinders, and literally I've got and the 5th season's just come out, so literally I've got to get through all these seasons. But yeah, I'm enjoying it, man. Listen, hence why I'm probably not going to be too long today, because do you know what it is? When I get hooked on a season, I just sit there watching episode after episode after episode. It's like I've got nothing else to do. So yeah, that's what I've been doing all day, just watching episodes of Peaky Blinders. So Mad Max. I've not seen the Gaza documentary. I do need to see that, actually. I also need to finish watching Sunderland Till I Die, because I was started watching that as well. Look. Mad Max is saying, look at wrestling without fans, it's so boring. Do you know what, mate? WWE is boring in general at the moment. I've gone off WWE like flipping, like milk goes off in the fridge. I'll tell you something now, I have finished watching. I'm done with it. Done with WWE. It's too PG. It's too crap. It's just shit. It is. Do you know what? I'm not even renewing my subscription to the WWE network. I'm done with it. I'm done with wrestling. I'm done with WWE. I might watch AEW because AEW is better. But yeah, I'm done with WWE. I'm done with Vince McMahon as well. He just ruins it. Vince McMahon reminds me of Arsene Wenger. just sucks the life out of everything. Does just sucks the life out of everything. So Grant saying he loved Gaza. Yeah, do you know what it is as well? You know what it is as well. The problem with footballers is they have such a high profile lifestyle. So listen, they're under the scope of the media all the time, aren't they? So like when something happens, the media's on it, and it's like, oh, did you see this footballer did that, and this footballer did, and your life is not private. So I'm not surprised that he drove to drink. You know, he went to drink, but but yeah, it's mad. It is. Do smash the subscribe though, people, and do smash the likes. I'd really appreciate that. Only a few of you today, not as many as yesterday. Listen, yesterday I had like 16 people watching at one point. Yeah, so currently 6 people watching. And I've been almost going for 20 minutes. So listen, guys, I might wrap up in a second. I know it's not a very long stream compared to my standards, but listen, I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's hard and I don't want to be repetitive. And I've watched the last few of my streams, and I'm like, yeah, I'm being a bit repetitive. So I'm gonna have to try and come up with new content on these streams, but hopefully. Listen, the football will resume, so I'll have something to talk about that's different. Oh God, it's hard work, you know. And I might do when obviously, because they're due to be possibly reviewing the lockdown. So if they lift a few restrictions, and can actually do more stuff, I might just do a daily vlog. You know, a vlog of you know, so you guys see what I actually get up to as a blind person, because obviously sat in front of a TV screen, it's very difficult. You know, you guys just see me sat in front of a computer screen, but actually maybe getting out there and doing stuff, it'd be good, give you guys a little bit of an insight of what it's like to live with a visual impairment. And then obviously when the football season comes back, or you know, however it comes back, obviously we'll be back into football mode on this channel. We'll be back into previews. They'll all come back. Match reviews, they'll all come back. And you know, the match reviews, the previews, and then obviously with the transfer window, with all the business when that opens, that'll all come back as well. So yeah, this is currently 7 people watching live, so do smash a like on this video and do smash the subscribe button if you are new. I'm gonna have one more look at the chats, answer a couple more of your questions, and then I'm gonna wrap up, guys. So let me have a look here. Yeah, they do it. Mad Max says talk about EastEnders. No, mate. Do you know what? I would bore the life out of you guys if I did that. I'm saying my wife's on one. Do you know what? She has a habit of talking loud because she's on the phone. Maybe I'll get my wife on a stream and then that'll be a bit more entertaining. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, no, she's talking. She's talking to her mum. But yeah, anyway, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up because there's not really, I just thought I'd ask those 2 questions on today's stream. Listen, not been a very long stream today. Currently 8 people watching live, so do smash a like and do smash a subscribe. Been going over 20 minutes now, so not bad for a stream where struggling for stuff to talk about. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. It's hard to try and find topics to talk about because I've covered pretty much everything that's going on at the moment. What I might do tomorrow, actually, on tomorrow's stream, I might do an Arsenal quiz. So I might prepare a quiz. Actually, yeah, this is what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to do an Arsenal quiz. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask maybe 10 questions about Arsenal, but I don't want you to put in the chat your answers. I want you to comment under the video when the stream ends. Actually, I might do that as a recorded video, and actually that gives me an idea. So yeah, I'm going to do that, right? I'm going to do an Arsenal quiz. I'm going to do it as a recorded video. I'm going to drop it tomorrow. Let's say midday. I'll drop the quiz at midday. And then I want you guys to comment with your answers. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have a little bit of interactivity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quiz tomorrow. I'm going to drop it at 12 o'clock tomorrow, midday. And then I want you guys to give me your answers in comment under, comment with your answers. And then I'll do another video later on in the day, maybe sort of about. No, maybe I'll do the answer video the following day, so it gives people a bit of time to sort of put the answers in. I'll do like maybe like 5 or 6 questions. Maybe I'll do 5 questions to see how it goes, and then exactly 24 hours later, I'll do another video, and I'll reveal the answers, and then I'll go through who got the most. I'll go through who got the correct answers, and who got the most, out of 5, and who sort of who got the answers right. Yeah, I'll do that. We'll have a little bit of fun tomorrow. I'll go and do a bit of research on a few Arsenal quiz, and then obviously I'm quite knowledgeable on Arsenal anyway. So yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. So I'll still do my stream at usual at 3:30. But yeah, tomorrow midday, check that out. I'll do a quiz. I'll drop it at about 12 o'clock. Put your answers below in the comments, not in the chat tomorrow on tomorrow's live stream. So put them in the comments, and then 24 hours after that, I'll do the answers, and then I'll do a video, and I'll go through who got it right, who got the answers right, and I'll go through the answers, and then we'll have a little bit of fun. We'll have a little bit of fun with that. But in the meantime, guys, I'm gonna listen. It's almost approaching 25 minutes. I've been going live, so I'm gonna end this broadcast now. Don't forget to smash a like on this video. Like I said, check out tomorrow midday. I'll be dropping the drop in the Arsenal quiz. Listen, it's just a bit of fun. There's no prizes or anything. Although I am actually working on that. When I get over a certain number of prizes, when I get a certain number of subscribers, now I'm going to start possibly doing giveaways. But that's in the pipeline. But yeah, what I'm going to do then tomorrow, I'll do the quiz and we'll have a little bit of fun with that. But till then, guys, enjoy the rest of your day and thank you very much for tuning in. And I'll chat to you all soon.